Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and I am streaming LOTRO for the first time in a while. That's just the way these streams seem to go. I end up getting busy and not streaming after a while, and then at least the last time I did stream a lot after I did start streaming, so hopefully that can continue this time. But anyway, in this one I am planning on leveling my Warden, and later on BHB97 will be joining me. I'm having some FPS issues in-game and just with everything. So, okay, that is not a good start. But anyway, I wanted to level my Warden and get off my Runekeeper because my Runekeeper is leveling really slowly, which I don't mind for him. But I wanted to level a character faster, so we'll be doing instances, probably warg pins, maybe school or library if we need some gear from the bosses in that one because those are easy. Hello Geo14YT. Okay, I think my everything's working better now. And hello Vanguard Panda. So while I'm waiting for BHB97, he isn't ready yet. I was planning on doing... So, is the stream lagging too? Let's see. So this was fine when I was testing and everything. But now it's lagging. I'm going to try and launch a skirmish and hopefully the lag gets better. I'm not really sure what I can do on my end. I can check my CPU and GPU usage. Yeah, everything looks fine as far as that goes. Okay, so I'm going to restart the stream real quick. It should keep up on the same page, just to try and hopefully fix this. Okay, so the stream should be back now. Okay, sorry about these issues, but it does look like it's working again for me, and I am not dropping frames or anything, and not lagging anymore in game. Not a great way to start off my first stream in a while. And I actually need to change this Warden setup. I really would like to use keybinds more on the Warden, but there are just so many... Well, I'm going through this really easy. There are just so many gambit masteries, which makes it harder, but I do have an improved setup over this one I am showing right now. Don't use these. I do have a lot more skills than Louis7, who I first got the setup on. Alright, so that's good that it's working now. So OBS, it looks like everything reset to the default settings. I just had to like change one button and it went back to my settings. Apparently I missed a wolf. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot more skills than the other Warden with this new setup. I do like the new setup though because it is better. At least I think it's better. Alright, that should work. So it's actually been a while since I've done any skirmishes. I really like them, but they are very easy at this level. I could increase the difficulty, but I think for the reward and what I'm going for, that's not the best idea. So I'll probably try something else after this, maybe set something to level 106 so it can actually be Mordor level. Which might be a lot harder because the scaling by then is, it just increases the difficulty a lot. I think this one has, yeah, 2 counterattacks. But yeah, I need something more challenging than this at least. Plus, I'm not sure how much XP the skirmishes give anymore. I think it's would be equivalent to 1 quest turn-in at the end, and then, of course, all the killing XP is actually not insignificant just because of all the mobs. Yeah, the Warden's really fun to me. In other games, I usually tend towards like what the Runekeeper would be, like mage classes. So in World of Warcraft, my first really main character I played was a mage, and I've just gravitated towards those type of classes. So I also like the Runekeeper a lot, so it's really hard for me to pick a favorite if the Warden would be my favorite, but it's definitely a class I really like in LOTRO. Tanking's fun. It can be a little bit more difficult, I think, at the lower levels. Just because well, I don't know really, because tanking in general at lower levels is different because you're just taking more damage overall. But I think with the force taunts, especially at lower levels, makes it harder, but it should still be fine. That actually gave decent XP considering how easy it was. Alright, so I want to try a level 106, probably school at their Myrdain run. This might actually be a little bit too hard because of the scaling, but we'll see. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. If they don't do too much damage, shouldn't be too hard to get through all that health. Oh yeah, they silence in here. Okay, should still probably be more careful than this. Get back at this archers. So any of the 105 mobs I'll be able to easily kill. Then the 106 ones might be more difficult. I'm assuming all the bosses are 106 or even higher, so bit unfortunate. But still more fun at least. And these stuns are bad. I might go tank spec just so I can pull a lot more than this. More safely. Oh, I still had one of those on me. Actually, don't know where he came from. Should probably use a morale tap too. Okay. I think just between their healing and me being at low health, that wasn't going to go too well. And it's all the silences and disarms, those really hurt. Yeah, these guys have that huge, not finesse, but the block parry, evade, and resist, where I need higher finesse. And that's just gonna go really slow, actually. So yeah, I'm not too sure what my best option is. I can pull a lot and focus more on defense. It'd go really slow. Or I can go like this, which is still slow. But then I'd also have to worry about them healing up. This is a 105. I thought I killed more while I was in red line, but it looks like pretty much all the mobs are still here. So I will probably try something different because this is probably not the most fun thing to watch, how slow it's going. Don't have anything else to restore my power. Oh yeah, this, I wasn't even paying attention to my setup. I'm so used to this one on this character still. Yeah, I think this is just going to take too long, so I'll kill myself here. I still think it was worth trying because it could have been better. If I set it to 105, I can still do it. It's just the 106 I could get level 106 loot, which is much better. So I could do that. I wonder if I could solo tier 2. What's that place called? Sword Halls. Suppose I can go ahead and try that. I'm not really sure what the main worry here is. Maybe the stuns from the bats. Or maybe just killing all the mobs fast enough. Where's that? I think I hit it. There should be a challenge, I think. Or I might have already clicked it. I'm getting distracted because YouTube is being a little bit annoying right now. Yeah, it looks like I started it. I'm actually not too sure if I'm stat cap for tier 2. Yeah, I don't think I did the challenge. There's usually something you can click. Oh, okay, I know why. This isn't at the level cap anymore. I didn't think about that part. So to do the challenge part, you have to be at the level cap, and this is not at the level cap. Still not something bad to do because I can get through 3 quests. It's just going to go slower than I originally thought. I'm actually not sure on the bosses if I want to go DPS, but for these type of mobs I definitely can. And I believe it's 2 ad waves per boss. Yeah. Definitely don't want yellow line. Oops. Okay, so I do think blue line is what I want to be in for the bosses. And yeah, these mobs are gonna start coming. At least I think I am getting some decent experimenting in here. I'm not sure how much longer BHB was gonna be because, well, I thought he was going to be back just like in a minute when I started, but that is apparently not the case. So I'm going to either reset this or do something else. But I did get one quest done, so that's okay. I'll go ahead and do one work pins runs. Might get this set up before I forget about it again. Don't use this gambit, or javelin skill at least. Okay. Is this on tier 2? Did not mean to do that. Yeah, I definitely meant to do tier 1 on this one too. Alright, try this one again. Even though I've been doing a lot of different things that haven't gone too well, I have at least gotten a fifth of the way to level 106 from where I was. And things should speed up from here. There's the stun. It's the most dangerous part of this instance by far. I should have a lot of heals coming in, but I'm, yeah, taking too much damage. I think I will get the meat scraps this time, because I want to do a full clear. It's actually so dark, I can't even see that org. I don't think it's normally this dark when I've done warg pins. Could just be some weird lighting issue with that particular spot and the shadows. Without too many mobs on me, and when I do have the Defiant Challenge buff, the stun's actually not that bad. be dangerous here. Pull some extra. They stunned me right before I got the heal off, but I think I have enough stuff to stay alive this time. This one's definitely more worrying. Especially how long that one lasted. And another stun. So I think actually Fridays around this time, maybe 2 o'clock, is a good time for me to do streams. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays while I am free at the same times. I usually have homework that I really need to do those days. So hopefully I can keep doing these at least weekly. There might be some other times I could fit them in. I think I can go ahead and pull the boss. Although, I want to spec DPS for him. I think I want to use some XP boost. I'm pretty sure I have some on other characters. So yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what I want to do as far as the rest of this. I think I can go ahead and just continue as is. I might have missed a meat scrap. But I do want to use the accelerated experience at least. Yeah, here it is. For some reason OBS dropped to like 10 FPS there. I don't know what its problem's really been lately. But I stopped using it to record regular videos just because it's had so many issues. But when I changed it to like live stream settings, which are different, it tested fine at least. Yeah, I didn't switch to DPS. Sometimes he bugs out and you never have to kill the org. It's pretty nice. Still taking me a bit to get used to this new setup. I'm not quite using my gamut masteries like I normally would. Yeah, like here, the org never attacked or anything, so basically more time to just kill the goblin. So I'm going to, after this fight, find out if, or at least try to find out if BHB is going to be here soon. Because if he's not, I'll go ahead and start looking for a group for the daily. And maybe some other people to do org pins. Okay, just one more boss. Don't think I got any in particularly good loot from that. On the last boss, I do want to stay tank spec. I have this risky but good strategy with it. Getting some lag. So my priority right now is my Warden, to get her to level 115. I'm not really too sure everything on the Mordor in-game because I don't have a character there yet, but I'm not sure how good it is or how bad it might be. But I do at least want to do some of the stuff with it, especially the instances. I don't really know how those are, how long they take, what type of instances they are. I think it's a 6-man and a 3-man so far has been released. So I need to, yeah, battle preparation. They slow my attack speed a lot, but doing this at least gets rid of all the ads at once. Actually, probably could do this as DPS. I know the boss can start doing actually pretty significant damage, but it's probably still safer to be tank. I haven't been paying much attention here. A pop never surrender. Oh, I never put it up. Okay. This is why I wanted to spec DPS, just how long this can take, but also speccing tank means I don't have to focus as much as healing as DPS, so could be overall quicker as a tank. Would be quicker if I was using more efficient game bits also. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to focus on power restoring for a little bit here. Oh, never surrender did pop. I was wondering how I got all that power. Okay, I need to stop using that. Need to use a heal. And he is finally dead. So I got some good XP from that. Of course, for leveling speed, you wouldn't want to do the whole instance, but it was still fun to do the whole thing at least once. Okay, I think the stream is back up. I think it went out there for a second. I don't know when it went out. Looks like it had that boss fight at least. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and do another skirmish, I think. Having so many stream issues here. What's a good one? Tech at dawn. That one should be quick. Normally I would clear both of these sides, but I don't know. I probably still can. I'm just thinking for maximum efficiency, which doesn't really matter too much. Which would really be best? Be best if I were in DPS spec. Those stones actually do hurt. Oh, Shepherds of the Filth are the worst. Not because they're difficult, but they just make you so slow. And that's also a reason I don't like Skirmish soldiers there was, if that mob just followed me, he would have been dead from the AoE. Okay, so I think I will go ahead and search for a daily group after this. I want to do, what's it called? Samuth Goal at level 106. Maybe higher level depending who joins. My voice was going out a bit there, I needed a drink. And that would actually hopefully get me level 106, but I'm not too sure if it will. Definitely go through these skirmishes quick enough, they might be a really good way to level even. They don't give the most XP, but just go through really quick. Okay, so want to, talk to him. Wait, yeah, it has one L. I think I can get, no, I can't get the reward if I'm under that level, I forgot about that. Okay, so I actually want to do, don't need that. I think I can actually ignore this now. Although I still have to destroy the item, so maybe I'll go ahead and just join this one. Yeah, they said 100 plus. Alright. I don't know if maybe it's just that much better. I was actually thinking Sambrog the whole time and not Samuth Goal. Well, this is fine too. And this is the only one I really want to do. I don't know if they were planning on doing 115 also. But if they do, I wouldn't really mind staying. I'll go ahead and switch to tank spec. Yeah, expect us to definitely go quickly at level 100. Although the hunters don't have much AoE, it's still knock one out very quickly at least. I assume at least with all the stat scaling and everything, damage is significantly higher at level 115. Although I still do need to pay attention to my health. I don't know what it is like at the Mordor cap right now, but I wish featured instances were a little bit more utilized for in-game. I mean, I know they're really easy, so it's kind of hard to make them a challenging thing for progression type stuff, but I'd just maybe have a challenge version where you actually do get some decently more rewards. But then also keep that accessibility that they have now. Trying to remember if this guy has phases. I think I need to run away from them when I have the eye. Not sure how many quests I will complete. If I actually tried to complete them, I probably would easily level up. Oops. Yeah, I remember all the stuff from this instance now that I've triggered some of it. I've also gotten knocked off a lot from this. Yeah, it's this boss that has the phases. So I'm not too sure what I'll do after this. Probably can find a Wordpins group to farm. And hopefully get something else going, at least than skirmishes. I didn't really have too much planned immediately for this because I was expecting someone to join me, but that hasn't happened. I was planning on doing this before that anyway, just kind of what I'm doing now, but at least early on a little bit different stuff. A lot of dread. So yeah, this is still giving me level 100, 105 stuff. Alright, I think overall that wasn't too bad. I was hoping I would have completed one quest at least. Might go back and complete those actually. Probably worth it for the XP. Which, so... Don't know if I want to do the defeat the corpses part. I'd have to step on a lot of skeletons here. I think I could still do that. I think those are the ones that count for that quest. I'll see. Maybe. Maybe they don't trigger, at least these ones aren't actually triggering ones. That one triggered, okay. So yeah, I think I'll try and round up a bunch of these wherever I see other quest items maybe. Do these, yeah, these guys I think stay at the place, don't they? If they keep summoning the corpses, I could just keep one up. I don't want to stay in combat the whole time. So yeah, probably can't do that whole roundup thing. So this quest I might not do, unless I accidentally step on a bunch. I mean, now I've already got 15 out of 40, so... Now it does seem worth to continue doing it. Okay, I am going to switch to DPS, definitely. Looks like my FPS and OBS is dropping again. So I think what I will do before I do another stream is test everything with NVIDIA Shadowplay, or I think it's called Share Now actually. But the problem with that is it doesn't pick up the microphone very well. actually pretty badly. Like blades of necromancy. It's a relic. I don't know where the blades come from, maybe just mob drops. I might actually start taking a lot of damage here. Especially with this stun. How long is this stun? Yeah, that stun was just too long. Go back to tank for this. But yeah, I really need to try and fix this. It's really OBS that's the issue. It used to be completely fine, even with better settings than this is probably the way to put that. But now it's just so annoying and bad. OBS used to be the best thing for me to record, and then it was the built-in Windows recorder, and then that stopped working with something. So then the NVIDIA one got some improvements, and now it's better. But it also doesn't work with my microphone, so whenever I do regular videos, I actually use the default voice recorder from just Windows. And that actually works really fine, even though the Windows recorder doesn't pick up the microphone. And yeah, it looks like I'm stuck at like 12 FPS, and I really don't know why. So let me try removing everything but LOTRO from OBS. I mean, I don't really want the stream to really continue if it's going to be this bad and low FPS. I thought I'd have a good return stream, but I've had a lot of issues too. And it used to work so well, like a month or two ago, whenever my last stream was, whenever those were, everything worked completely fine. Not even paying attention to what I'm doing in the game right now. So I need to get 3 more of those bones. I can get those in the front room, and I can go ahead and get 9 more corpses. I don't know why not. And I need this 1 brute right here. And I am trapped. Yeah, I'm taking... I don't have my gambit set up to where I'm used to get to my heal quickly. So I would have done 3, that, okay. So I will probably finish this up. Go ahead and pull this so I can get a few corpses on me, maybe. At least try and get one of these with some corpses. Got a relic here. So yeah, I'll probably finish the stream up after this because it's not going too well, and I will try to fix my settings by the time I stream again, which will... I actually might be able to Monday. But if not Monday, next Friday would be my best day. I'd like to join that Wardpins farm. And hopefully find a solution. To all these issues. At least I think a good chunk of the stream hasn't had this, because I just noticed the FPS problems during this part, and of course the beginning I had my own FPS issues in-game because I had some weird settings in OBS. I think it was using my CPU to encode instead of my GPU. Why am I targeting myself? I don't know if these mobs just deal so much damage, but I take a lot of damage from this stuff in here. Because these guys, I think it was these ones that were causing me issues earlier. I want to go ahead and clear them out. The lore masters. But otherwise, other than trying to fix my streams, I do have some hopefully exciting stuff coming up. Hey, that hunter's back to help me. Right, let's go ahead and pull more then. I have more Louisden coming up. I have 2 episodes recorded, which I need to edit. And the way I'm editing those is different, so the Louisden episodes will be a little bit slower to edit, but most other videos, like any LOTRO basics or just other videos like those I do, those will edit a lot quicker. Oh, and I leveled up. At least that's a good way to end the stream, leveling up, even if it is in like 20 FPS. I would consider trying XSplit, but way back when that's a 10-second stun, that's what got me that one time. I think I tried it at one point and it just didn't work good, and then I tried it again more recently. I think it had a trial. I think it was XSplit too. It just didn't really work that well. Like worse than OBS. Or pretty much what OBS is like now, which is pretty bad. So I will leave this group. If the stream wanted to work, I would... Have I really only been going 26 minutes? I think OBS is just acting weird. I've been going about an hour, so... a little bit shorter stream, and if everything was working, I definitely would join that Wardpins farm group, but... I'd like to try and fix the stream now, and maybe do some testing on my second channel of actually streaming. Don't know how that would work out. Maybe I can make those streams private or unlisted, so I can just test on my own. But anyway, that's like way off topic of this, which is wrapped up. I guess I did get level 106. Not much else really to this. I want to do more, but having issues, so I will go ahead and end this here, and thanks everyone who joined and stuck through all the troubles, and yeah, thanks for watching everyone.